Greetings viewers to Operation Pugilist, Turn 1. Our intelligence indicates that the German forces, presumably from 90th Panzer Grenadier Regiment, are replacing Italians on the defensive positions, as indicated by these red arrows. Our combat mission is to develop the bridgeheads currently held by 8th and 9th Durham Light Infantry and seize fortified points along the coastal zone and take the tanks of 50th Royal Tank Regiment across and develop the offensive in the direction of Zarat Mareth, which is to the northwest or the top left of the map. The river is currently in flood, so this is going to be a major consideration for us. So this is the campaign map for Turn 1 of the 12th turn campaign Operation Pugilist. The first thing to note are the key points, 8 of which are held by the Axis forces and 1 by ourselves. Along the northern side of the river there's 6 question marks indicating likely locations of enemy units. As noted in the briefing, the 2nd, 8th Durham Light Infantry and the 9th have established bridgeheads to the north of the river. For our first turn on the campaign map, one of the important aspects is bringing on our supply units. For instance, this chap here, Clayton, with the 7th Battalion Green Howards Regiment, who supplies this transport unit. So the Howards, these 2 units here, so it's obvious that we need to move our supply unit into their locality. And ditto for the other transport units, to put them in proximity of the units they supply so they have the best amount of bullets and beans to take on the enemy. So I'll go ahead and do turn 1 and then I'll get back to you when I finish that phase. So my deployment for my first move basically sees the Howards heading towards the west to reconnaissance really these gaps in the river to see if they really are gaps, given the advice we've been given is that it's flooded, and also explore the likely contacts that might be there. Perhaps the more ambitious move I've made in the turn 1 is to move B Company 50 Royal Tank Regiment down here towards the coast in the hope of bringing him in and getting behind El Mercer. I suspect this side towards the coast will be flatter, which will be more conducive for vehicle operations as well. In the centre, I've pushed the 2nd 8th Durham Light Infantry forward into an uncontested area just to expand the bridgehead, and this allowed me to get A Company 50 Royal Tank Regiment across. I've pushed the 1st 9th Durham Light Infantry towards Zigazoo to see what we can find over there. So as I mentioned previously, this is a night engagement. It's not the most wonderful activity, I don't think, in the game, but nevertheless it's there. So the goal really here is to take whatever free ground we can get and to hopefully locate enemy units. So it's more of a reconnaissance in force than an assault. So the gathering of information is perhaps at this stage even more important, and surviving is even more important than say killing the enemy and taking their key points, but we certainly will do that if we get the opportunity. Let's see what the next turn brings us. Panic. Push. Oh no. So it looks like we're in trouble already. So our 2nd 6th Durham Light Infantry investigating this river crossing here, reasonably to be expected. They've been ambushed, so let's see what happens. The deployment map. Well, our troops have been ambushed, so unsurprisingly they have arrived on the battlefield in the arrived state. That is, we can't move or deploy them in this phase. The ford, an obvious choke point that will be hard fought over. As you can see, we're looking towards the top of the map set to the northwest. And night operations, I don't think are anyone's favourites really, but we'll see hopefully what we can see. Caramba. Okay. So these chaps here. This should be interesting. See what they're allowing us. What can they see? Not much. Well, I think we might as well head them to have a look down the road. Give them a reconnaissance. German Welcome Committee is busy. The only reason there I'm using attack is so they go line abreast. Oh wow. How blazes are they seeing us, or are they mines? Don't know. So here's our guys down here. Move along this ridge here. So these chaps here, tell them to follow this escarpment round. Tell them to take defence. So we've got a baddie here. Oh, baddie's there. That's where we got shot up originally. Our figures have been shot to bits. That's not good. So to say we're taking a pasting is an understatement. Well, spotted an anti-tank gun. And we can confirm this area is quite well defended. We've got no mortars, no artillery. Right, so is this high ground over here? Yeah, so anti-tank gun there. Well, without artillery, we certainly don't have much chop here. Just going to get our people cut up, so we're withdrawing as best we can. And oh, that's interesting, he's moving his gun back up the hill. But without mortars, we're really, or artillery, it's pointless. So our first engagement, we will have to withdraw and lick our wounds. A draw. Bronze medal and a gold medal, there you go. Overall losses and territory. 1%, yeah, we almost got wiped out. Well, there you go, that's the first battle so far of the first turn. I don't know if there'll be any more, but we'll soon find out. So there's our next, we have another battle in turn 1, so let's hope this pattern doesn't continue too far. But I'll leave it there, leave this video there before it gets too long. See you next time.